This workout is a low impact workout. So that means I've taken out any jumping or any high impact onto the ground, but it can still be as intense or as challenging as you would like to make it to be. What today's workout will entail are 3 rounds. There are 4 exercises in each round. Each exercise is 1 minute long with a 5-second transition period. You'll repeat the round twice before moving on to the next round. There'll be about a 30-second recovery in between to grab water, do whatever you need to do. I'll offer up modifications, advancements, but again, I've taken out any high impact, so it's up to you to dial it up, dial it down, make it as challenging as you would like it to be for you. We'll start with a little bit of a body weight warm-up just to get the muscles and the joints flowing so we don't cause any injury. So let's start with just your basic squat. Feet about hip distance apart, toes pointed forward slightly out to the side. Squat down, stand up. Now, as you start to bring some blood flow into your knees, into your ankles, keep your weight in your heels. Get a little bit lower each time you sit down. Flat back, chest lifted. Squeeze your glutes as you stand. Exhale as you stand up. Give me one more. Now, take big arm circles going forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet wider than hip distance for lateral lunges. Press the knife edge of your foot, that's the outer side part of your foot, into the floor. Lunging side to side, feeling that stretch in your inner thigh. Option to add an opposite arm, opposite leg reaches, maybe even take your gaze up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm circles, going backwards, big, big, big. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg kicks. Go ahead and start. Try to keep your leg as straight as you can. Maybe in a soft bend in your knee. If you can't touch your toes, maybe touch your shin. Strong core. Exhale, breathe it out. 3, 2, and 1. From here, I just want you to bring your knee up into your chest. Switch, and then back, back. Knee, knee, back, back. All right, round number 1. Your first exercise is a sumo squat with an overhead reach rotation. Toes point out, feet about a little wider than your hips. You'll squat down. As you stand up, you're going to pivot off one back foot, reach up and over to the opposite side. Sumo squat, pivot and reach. 1 minute, 3, 2, 1. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Now, you want to dial up the intensity, pick up your speed. Exhale as you turn, pivot off your back foot, squeeze your glute as you stand, engage your core, reach up overhead. Try to get low into that squat. You can always modify by slowing it down. You can also take out that pivot and just do sumo squat overhead reaches. Still working their thighs, working the muscle that wraps around the glute. Just 15 more seconds here, then we're gonna move into a walkout plank push-up. Option to do push-ups from your knees. Option to do an incline push-up if you'd rather not instead. Option no push-up at all. 3, 2, and 1. So, start, feet together. 3, 2, 1. Reach down through your toes. Walk your hands out to a high plank. Maybe keep your knees lifted or drop your knees. 1 push-up. Walk your hands back. Stand up. Let's keep going. Reach down, try to keep straight legs. Walk it out, shoulders over wrists, hips in line with back. Lower down, push up. Walk back. Roll up. You keep going. Now, if you would like, you can always just stay down on the ground. Drop your knees down to the ground and just do push-ups straight from your knees. This is supposed to be an upper body portion of the workout. Lead with your chest no matter where you are. If you'd like, don't want to be on the ground at all, go to a wall and do push-ups on the wall. That's another variation too, but you only have 10 seconds left. I'm gonna get one more rep in while I can. How many more can you do? Push back up. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the ground. This is a cross body crunch. Feet flat on the floor. Lie down on your back. Reach your right arm up and over to your left knee. Back down. Left arm, right knee. Back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If it's a little too much to reach up for your opposite knee, take your hands behind your head and just rotate elbow over to your opposite side. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale. I'll back up a little bit. Things you want to think about, it's you're working your upper abs. So you're just lifting your shoulder blades off the ground, chin to the sky, so your spine is long. Press your feet into the ground. You can always pick up your speed, but you want to try to go for the full minute. That's the goal. Just 10 seconds left. Hopefully you're feeling this burn in your upper abs. I sure am. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fourth exercise for this round, marching reverse tabletop. So plant your hands and feet, lift your hips up into the sky, knee up, knee up. You can also kick a leg up, knee up, kick. If you'd like a little bit of a challenge, the challenge is to keep lifted the whole time. If you don't want to do the knee lift, you can just stay here in the reverse lifted tabletop, or you can come down to the ground and then lift your hips up and lift one knee up at a time. Working your glutes, your back, your core, no matter where you are. You have 30 seconds. You should have kept going no matter where you are. So those are our 4 exercises for round number 1. We're gonna go back to the top, do them all again. Just one more time through. Hips are lifted, gaze up to the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, come on. 10 seconds. Land softly, light on your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, folks. Woo. Let's go. Sumo squat with our overhead reach rotation. Go. Feet wide. Squat, rotate, squat, rotate. So each round has a little bit of everything. Lower body focus, which is this. An upper body focus. A designated core. And some glute and back work. Now some of the exercises combine all those elements together. Like this one. Does a little bit of everything. Squat down, lift and squeeze. So if you just want to focus on your legs, just do the sumo squat. I just want you to go for the full minute. Moving, that's the goal. Really squeeze as you lift. The rotation engages your core. The overhead reach gets your heart elevated. Heart rate elevated. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk out, plank, push up. You can do the push-ups from your knees. You can stay and just do push-ups. Let's go. Reach down, walk it out. 1 push-up. Now, one of the common mistakes I see with push-ups, whether you're on your knees or your knees are lifted, people like to lead with their head. It is from your chest. Lower with your chest rather than your head and your neck. These are people push-ups, not pigeons. Pigeons do that. Use your breath as you push back up. Ooh, less than 30 seconds, let's go. Now here's the bonus. The walkout, you're stretching your hamstrings. Ooh. If you're a push-up connoisseur, maybe you just want to do 2 or 3 push-ups in a row and then walk it back. Make it as challenging as you need it to be. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross body reach crunches. Come on down. 3, 2, 1. Lift and reach. Lift and reach. Come all the way back down. Chin to the sky. Lifting shoulder blades. Working your upper abs. Your abs have many different areas that you need to work. Back, hips, glutes are included because it's all connected muscle. You keep going. I'm just talking to you about all the benefits of this. You have upper abs, mid abs, lower abs. You also have transverse abs, obliques, and your back. All those things, we're trying to make sure we get them all covered today. So right now, really reach up, And for that opposite knee, if you can't touch the knee, just elbow to the opposite side. 15 seconds. Push through this. Find your breath. Loud exhales. Actually activate your diaphragm, which is connected to your transverse abs. Bonus. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse tabletop, marching bridge, or on your back, marching bridge. Let's go. Lift up. Lift. Lift. Hips up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes. If you want to take the march out completely, you can just hold the tabletop. Yep. Still working it. Yeah. Or if you're down on your back and you want to take that march out, hips up to the sky, hips down on the ground. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Now, the marching, you want to make sure you're soft. This is a low impact workout. But if you're slamming your foot on the ground, obviously that's going to disrupt your joints a little bit. Come on. I'm sticking right here because this is still just as good of a workout as in reverse tabletop. 10 seconds. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your hips lifted no matter where you are. Come on. This is it. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. Round 1 is done. 30 seconds. Grab water, towel. Do what you need to do. My heart rate's a little elevated. Hopefully yours is too. All right, next one is a diagonal front lunge. So in front lunge, usually we just go forward. This time you're going to go across your body for the front lunge. Back to center, little narrow squat. Switch the other side. If that diagonal reach feels weird to you, just go front lunge, narrow squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Across the body, back to center, narrow squat. Now, if you've done some of my other workouts, then you have probably seen it where it's a jump from position to position. You're welcome to do that, but that is not a low impact move. We're doing low impact moves. So you want to dial up the intensity without making it jumpy. Pick up your speed. Speed always increases the intensity. Form check. Squat down. When you lunge, 90-degree bends in both knees. Push back up to center, narrow squat. 90-degree bends, push back, squat. Chest lifted, rather than spilling forward, keep it lifted and over your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, tricep dips. I'll show you the modification. On your hands and feet, 3, 2, 1. You're going to press your hips up and then lower with your arms. Press up, lower, press. Now this might be hard to do for a full minute, so go ahead and drop your hips. If you're one of those people, still hands and feet on the ground, you're going to lower with your arms and push back up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. You're still working your triceps. You're taking a little pressure off the wrist though, and you're really feeling it in the arms. But if you're keeping your hips elevated, you're also getting a bonus core in there too. Make sure you're bending from the arms rather than dropping your hips unless your hips are on the ground. Inhale, chin to the sky. Exhale as you press up. 8 seconds. 5, 4. We flip over to hands and knees. 3, 2, 1. Bird dog crunches. So hands and knees on the ground. You extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring your elbow and knee in. Crunch, reach, down. Let's go. Lift, crunch, extend, down. Lift, crunch, extend, down. Keep going. So the bonus of this workout is you're getting that back muscle targeted with those arm and leg extensions. So it's right arm, left leg, and then exhale, curl your arch your back, bring your elbow and knee to touch, extend long back out, bring it back down. Now the tendency here is to let one hip pike up higher than the other. Try to keep your hips level. Gazes down. Feel length from your fingers, your opposite toes. Now, You can always pick up the pace. If this felt too easy for you for a full minute, next time, go into a high plank, opposite arm, opposite leg, still the same move. You're just in a plank position. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrants are next. Hands and knees still. Let's go. Lift up your left knee, lower down. Keep the knee bent. Right knee, lower. Left knee, lower. Exhale, lower. Lift, lower. Now, it's really easy to let one hip pike up higher than the other. I want you to lift your knee, keep your hips as level as you can, so you feel this in the outer part of your glute med. Lift, lower. Squeeze and lift, lower. If you want, you can go 1, 2 on one side, 1, 2 on the other side. It's a little bit more of a burn. Keep going. If you need more of a challenge, curl your toes, lift your knees. You're in elevated tabletop, doing the fire hydrants. A little bit more core, flatten your back. Hips and shoulders in line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Those are the 4 exercises for round 2. Diagonal front lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge, squat. Lunge, narrow squat. Now you can always take the narrow squat out and just alternate lunge side to side. I was just adding it in there as a different squat to do. Whew. It's technically a chair squat if you've ever done yoga before. Remember your form. If you want your heart rate up a little bit, pick up your speed now. Less than 30 seconds left. This is the time to challenge yourself. You push play for a reason. You push play because you wanted something and someone maybe to challenge you. Well, here it is. But it's up to you to make that happen. Come on. Push for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep dips. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Either hips on the ground or hips elevated. Lower with the arms. Push up. Lower. Press. Press your feet into the ground. Keep your hips lifted. Now we have a tendency to let our hips drop as we lower with our arms. Keep your hips lifted. We all have different flexibility in our shoulders. Mine is just not feeling it today, so I'm gonna drop my hips because I know I'm gonna work my triceps more. Bending from the elbows, pushing back up. Chest is lifted. Use your arms rather than your core to lift you up. Bend, 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 lift. Bend, 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 lift. Come on. 10 more seconds, no more dips after this. You got this. Let's finish it strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip over. Hands and knees. Bird dog extension crunches. Let's go. Right arm, left leg. Bring it in. Extend. Down. Left arm, right leg. Lift. Pull in. Extend. Down. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Lower. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Lower. You can always pick it up a little bit. You can always take that crunch out. Just focus on bird dogs, which are opposite arm, opposite leg extensions. If you need more of that challenge, here's your last 30 seconds of this. Curl your toes, lift your knees, and, whoop, just kidding, come into high plank. Lift, crunch, extend, down. Lift, crunch, extend, down. Lift, woo, balance. This is just, if you want that additional challenge, 10 more seconds. Finish it strong. Hips level. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fire hydrants. You can always elevate your knees. 3, 2, 1. Left, lower, right, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Try to keep your hips level. Lifting from the outer part of your glute. I need to keep my hands planted. You can always go 2 on one side, For a little more burn. You can also now curl your toes, lift your knees, lift your knee lower, lift your knee lower, keeping the elevated tabletop. If you want it, 30 seconds left. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. I'm gonna double. What are you gonna do to challenge yourself? Come on. Maybe you're just the person that needs to finish it. Finish the full minute. Maybe you need a little more challenge for 10 seconds. Come on. Let's finish it strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. This is it. Water towel, catch your breath. Third and final round. We start with good morning squats. So I'm going to show you from the side. Try to keep a soft bend in your knees, hands behind your head. You're going to send your hips back, flat back, just hinge forward. Then stand back up, drop down into a squat. Those are good morning squats. Getting the hamstrings and working the legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Soft bend in your knees, feet a little bit wider than your hips. Lower down, send your hips back, and pull your hips back underneath you. Squat down, stand up. Lower, 2, 3, squeeze, down, up. Push back, 2, 3, stand, squat, lift, down, 2, 3, squeeze, stand up, squat, squeeze, down, 2, 3, stand, squat, squeeze. Now things you want to think about, you keep going. When you are going in that good morning, try to keep straight legs, maybe soft bending your knees, lower with your chest, flat back, pressing the hips back, then pulling the hips back underneath you. When you squat, weight is in your heels. Squat down, squeeze up as you stand. 8 more seconds. Down, 2, 3, stand, squat, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Y, T, Y, I. So, hinge forward, just at a 45-degree angle. Bring your palms to face each other. Bring them out to a T, back to center, out at a Y, back to center, up at an I. Center, let's go. T, center, Y, center, I, center. Palms down, palms 45, palms face each other. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, you can pick up your speed a little bit. We're working the shoulders here. Also working the back and the traps. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Palms down, palms at a 45, palms face each other. Strong core, squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. We have standing oblique crunches. We go elbow to same knee and elbow to opposite knee. Here we go. Left to left, right to right, right to left, left to right. Now, if you don't want to do the marching, you can always just side bend, inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You can also do this. This works your obliques as well if you don't want to do the marching, because this is a low impact workout, okay? This is low impact depending on how hard you press on the ground, but with control, you can make this happen. But it involves a little brain work, right? Left to left, right to right, right to left, left to right. Notice how I'm exhaling as I lift, helping that crunch a little bit deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fourth exercise, bridge to clam. Lay down on your back, feet on the ground. Here we go. Lift your hips, feet hip distance apart. Lift your hips up to the sky. Open your knees wide. Close, hips down. Lift, open, close, down. Lift, knees open, close, down. Exhale, lift, down. Imagine you have a rubber band wrapped around your thighs. So when you do the clam, you open it, close it, lower down. Press your heels into the ground. Lift tail up, squeeze your glutes. Working the hips, working the glutes. Lift up, open, close, down. Lift, open, close, down. Maybe keep the speed I'm at, maybe slow it down. Lift, open, close, down. Last few seconds, chin in the sky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time through. Here we go. Let's do this together. And you're done after this. Good morning, squats. Let's go. Send your hips back. Lift up, squeeze, squat, stand. Lower down. Lift, squat, squeeze. Out, 2, 3, squeeze. Down, up, out, 2, 3, squeeze. Down, up. If you like, you can always just do squats. Take the good mornings out. Weight in your heels, chest lifted, flat back. Remember to breathe. You have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. Here we go. Can you get a little bit lower in your squat? 10 more seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. YTI, TYI, shoulder raises. 3, hinge forward, 2, 1. T, Y, I, T, Y, I, T, Y, I. If you want a little burn, 2 T's, 2 Y's, 2 I's, 2 T's, 2 Y's, 2 I's. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Gaze is just forward and out. Bring your shoulder blades together when you do the T. Y is at a 45, I is straight out in front. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna finish it. 1. All right, standing oblique crunch. It is, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember, left to left, right to right, right to left, left to right. You can always just stand, take the march out, bend from the side, lift up, exhale, lift. You can always reach down with one arm, reach down. I like to keep them up on my ear because it keeps my shoulders in line with my hips. I'm going back to the march. Remember, elbow and knee meet halfway. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bridge to clam, and you're done. Let's go. Lie down on your back. 3, 2, 1. Feet into the ground. Lift your hips. Open your knees. Close. Down. Lift. Open. Close. Down. You can always take that clam out. Squeeze your glutes as you lift them up. Exhale, lift. You can even bring your palms together. Point your fingers to the sky. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. But if you're doing the clams, open, close, down. Lift, open, close, down. It takes a little imagination. Pretend you have that rubber band. Pull it apart on the clam. Less than 30 seconds. Lift, open, close, down. If you'd like, maybe lift up your heels. Open, close, down. Keep your heels lifted. It's just something a little different. You're gonna feel it in your calves. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, roll up to seated position. You made it. Let's stretch it out. We have 1 minute of stretching together. Take a deep inhale in, reach your arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers, push your palms up to the sky. Exhale, side body bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side body bend to the left. Drop your right hand behind your head, push down on your tricep. Switch arms. Now I'm kind of going a little fast through our stretches because this is only 30 minutes. Take your right arm across your body. So make sure if you need a little extra stretching when you do that, hydrate, refuel. Two important key factors here. You gotta put back into your body what you just worked out of it. All right, from here, go ahead and roll to the side. Kick the top foot up to that same hand, right to right, left to left. Feel this in your quad, try to keep your knees maybe together, and then push back. 3, 2, 1, let's get the other side. Pick it up, push it back. From here, legs straight, toes to sky, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, flat back. Grab your shins, maybe your ankles, maybe you can grab your toes. Deep breath in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. Go ahead and come to a seated position. Remember, take some extra time to stretch a little bit more, but you did awesome today. Be proud with the work that you put in. Stand a little taller, walk a little prouder. You were great. I'll see you next time.